All right, so I know that some of you were in the chat yesterday and saw me at the saw at school. So I wanted to do a video to show you exactly what I was doing and also give you a nice little update on my jack lines. So there you go. I haven't picked up my 4-footer once, not once. And that's as straight as you can probably get. It's been tough too because like I was telling one of the other students the other day, see how tight my head joints are for when I get the 2 brick, but when I get the 3, they open up a little bit. And if I was to tighten these ones up, these ones would stick out further. Because trust me, that thing's pretty tight right there. And I don't want to have to cut every single one of these. That's because the heads on these are actually not quite meeting modular. They're just not quite there. They're too skinny. That's something you just run into sometimes. So I just had to fight it. But these jack lines have been incredible the whole time. If we were to get close up on one, as you can see, I keep a slight gap all the way through, making sure none of them hit the jack line, because if one of these bricks came out and hit the jack line, it would mess up all my marks moving forward. As you can see from the wall that I did over there, I had a soldier course, I think it's like at 42 inches, about roughly. And I wanted to keep that pattern by putting another soldier course in here. So, and this was pretty difficult, especially with the receptacle in there right there. I would definitely say this has been one of the more tougher things I've had to do, as far as keeping all of these guys level and making sure, you know, as usual, our soldiers are plumb. So now what I was cutting yesterday was these guys right here. Okay, so the problem is that if I take a regular brick and I place it in here like so for my last soldier, you can see the problem here. All right, and I want to keep everything uniform. I want to keep everything same. So I want to make sure that I have soldiers showing from both sides. So what I've cut is these guys here. And I really don't want this to fall, so I might have to set down my phone for a minute. But this is what I was cutting at the school yesterday. So there you go. That's what's going to go in there today, so that from either side you'll get just a regular soldier look. And I'll probably just strike this guy right in here. These are going to go in no problem because I can range off my existing work. I'm also going to add some corrugated wall ties at the top. I'm not really concerned about these falling out, but if this was an exterior project, meaning if I was building this outside, those would be a super big red flag for me for falling off. Especially if it was anything that was to get any sort of traffic or use, meaning people stepping on it or interacting it with it in any way. So, but nevertheless, I'm going to add some wall ties to the top here to help lock those into place when they go in. So what I'll do is I'll pop those guys in and place the wall ties in the bed of mortar and then lay my next course, and that should do a real good job of locking these soldiers in. And as you can see, that's probably what I'm going to do today, and I don't see any reasons why we can't get this sucker done today. And then will be all the brickwork done in the basement. All right, later.